has actually been ordered to prepare for the possibility of a return to conflict with Iran. So they're saying that the war ended too quickly and before all their objectives were achieved. And it's not just coming from authorities, because here in Israel, the polls show that a majority of the public also want to see this war with Iran continue, and they also want to see the war with Lebanon continue. So as you mentioned, we have seen those deadly strikes continue in the south today. So even though we're meant to be on day 5 of that ceasefire, we haven't really seen as many attacks, or actually any attacks, in the Lebanese capital of Beirut since the first day of that ceasefire, when more than 300 people were killed in those really intense strikes that we saw come from Israel. Now, Israel's Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, actually went to southern Lebanon today to visit Israeli forces that were operating there. It's very unusual for an Israeli Prime Minister to be on Lebanese soil, and this seems like a clear provocation ahead of separate peace talks that are planned in America with the US and Lebanon this week. So while Benjamin Netanyahu was in Israel, was in Lebanon, he took the Defense Minister, Israel Katz, and also head commanders of the IDF. He said there was a wonderful spirit there and a willingness to fight, and he said the soldiers there are fighting well. He said that the war is going to be continuing there. Now, this also comes as Israel and the Lebanese government are preparing to meet in Washington on Tuesday to discuss a ceasefire. So more than 2,000 people have now been killed in Lebanon since the war began. There are talks that this could see possibly a staggered ceasefire, so starting in the Lebanese capital of Beirut and then moving to southern Lebanon. So Israel says that these discussions in DC will focus on disarming the Iran-backed militant group Hezbollah that it has been trying to target throughout this war. But it is important to note that these talks are between Israel and the Lebanese government, not Hezbollah, that it has been fighting, and the Lebanese government has no direct control over Hezbollah, so whether these talks are actually fruitful remains to be seen.
Yeah, there's a lot to go on this week, isn't there? And as you say, it may or may not be a big game changer in this war. Bridget, really appreciate you bringing us up to date. Thank you.
Thank you.
Correspondent Bridget Rollison there in Jerusalem for us this morning. This is ABC News Radio, and here are the headlines. The US President Donald Trump says he's ordered his Navy to begin a blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. He's also instructed the Navy to intercept any ships in international waters that have paid Iran a toll to pass through the Strait. Anthony Albanese has announced he'll make another diplomatic trip to Asia to try and